Come on, one beer won't.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Back to the show again. Oh man, some of the talks before the camera started rolling, man, is a little interesting here. But again, thank you for tuning back in. We got a very special guest here, Jeremy. How you doing, brother?
What's going on? Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man,
Lane.
This guy's been beating me down to come on the show. Ronnie, how you doing tonight?
As always, fantastic, sir.
You look fantastic.
Should I do the legs crossed thing? What do you guys think?
Cross them
How do I look from your point of view?
like a stud.
Can you see
Keep 'em
the
crossed?
Can you see the bulge at all?
Yeah.
No, you hide it.
I'm on day 2 of taking a Cialis, so I got a lot of blood flowing.
Let me see.
Can you see it from there?
Yeah.
All right, nice. So
All right. Let's
let's reel it in.
let's reel it in, buddy. Let's reel it in. So I guess we're doing the same leg. You guys are on the right leg here. All right, right leg.
Does that hurt?
Yeah, bro.
It
I'm
looked
old.
like-
I'm old.
I'm older than you are, bro.
I've done a lot more, I think.
Yeah.
I'm catching up.
All right, so we promised we would jump right into it.
Yes. So got a lot of feedback from the last episode. Last episode was amazing. Real talk. We're gonna keep going right on that. Got some good feedback. People were like, put all that jibber jabber, fun stuff at the end,
Yeah.
and dive right into the topic here. So we're going to keep going with the real talk here and continue talking about the stresses, mental health issues, and all that stuff for law enforcement, first responders, and so on and so forth. So as you guys know, Ronnie and myself, we work in law enforcement, as well as Jeremy here. He's one of our brothers in blue. And, we're going to get a little bit perspective from him, his side, and, some of the stresses and all this other stuff from people. Like, you've only been in law enforcement for so many years, right?
3 years.
Yeah. So we're going to get a perspective from a rookie, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Been a journey.
But I do want to say, Jeremy does have some type of family members from law enforcement. Your uncle,
Yep.
The
The
king.
legend.
The goat.
he was legend.
The goat.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry you guys
You-
got the less cool Keating today, but
No, baby goat.
appreciate it.
Right?
The baby.
Hell
The
yeah.
baby in action. But he is legend, man. Some of the stories, this guy, man.
I've heard way too many stories.
The greatest ever.
Yeah. Savage.
Yeah.
Your uncle is the Tom Brady
Of the jail?
of the jail, bro.
Oh, shit. That's high praises.
You know what I mean?
I don't know about that.
Next time I talk to him, I'm going to tell him.
And you're the backup quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
You
Definitely
get no
back-
playing time.
I'm the step sergeant. Read it.
The steps.
the
You wore
step-
that shirt last time, by the way, dickhead.
Yeah, that's okay. What was that? A month ago?
It was 2 weeks ago.
It was not 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago?
I don't even know what day it is. Let's go.
Anyway, all videos, recordings are previously recorded under undisclosed location and time.
Yeah.
So this could have been recorded a month ago. Could have been recorded after the last one we just had. You never know. And
Know
you're
what I
not
mean?
going to know, man. So anyway,
You all right? You go with your legs there?
I gotta figure
You're
it out. I
struggling. You don't have to do the leg up thing. You see how quick I just did that?
Yeah.
You're literally holding on and pulling your leg like I'm like this, bro. Look, boom. It's there.
Look,
Right there.
Young Jeremy, it's there for him. You literally need assistance to get your leg up like that.
You know why I need assistance?
You
'Cause
look
I-
uncomfortable. Just put your leg down.
You know why?
Put your leg down. There you go.
There it is.
There you
Okay,
go.
okay.
There you go.
You know why I need assistance? Because I did a leg workout, man. And my leg,
Connor really broke me down at the gym this week. I get it, bro.
bro, he does.
Real
Breaks me
quick
down
before
but not only that, I'm going every day after Connor too. So I'm good.
I know.
I'm telling
So
you, man.
you're going every day to the gym.
Yeah.
Can you do this?
Oh, that was perfect.
No, I can't do
Did
that.
you see my form, bro? Look.
I can't do that.
Yeah. That's solid.
See, I can do it at the left, but
Now
not the
you
right.
can. Why is your right one off kilter?
I don't know, man. It's just I'm hurting.
I feel like you're doing it better now because you're stretching it.
There you go.
I am. I'm getting there, man.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
getting there.
Quick and easy.
Quick and
Boom.
easy.
Right
Get
there.
there.
Look at that. Look at that. Look, watch this. Watch this. Ready? Watch.
Look, we're supposed to do the fun stuff at the end. You
All
gotta
right,
hold
come
the
on.
fun
All right,
stuff to
all
the
right,
end.
let's go.
So let's get into
All right,
this.
come on.
So getting on top of that, though, we're really trying to break it down to you guys, the stresses, I guess, mental health and all this other issues that we do have,
Yeah.
law enforcement and first responders and so on and so forth, that no one really wants to talk about or anything else like that. But I feel like talking about this, getting the word out there to the new guys or even the veteran guys of like, hey, man, people are talking about this. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to get it out and kind of like, deal with it because I don't know, we're working to live our lives. So we're not our jobs or anything like that, or titles and all that other stuff. Some people do believe all that stuff and they're that person or that mindset for their whole career. But then when they retire, like they have no identity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So not to take anything away from it, but yes, we are who we are in that moment, in that job and everything else. But yet at the same time too, we do have lives.
Yeah.
So the one thing and main thing is to detach ourselves from situations, and have some fun. As you can see, both these guys are mocking me in my old age here.
I'm older than you are, bro.
This man's got to pull his leg up.
Man's got to pull a hamstring.
It's the right. It's nah, man. It's my hip. It's my hip.
What's wrong with your hips?
What are you doing, man?
I'm leaning forward. I'm trying to get.
Okay. I'm just making sure, man, because I hear some crackling, popping.
I'll sit back.
I don't want you to be like pulling any wires out or anything
All
like
right.
that, man.
Let's go. Keep going.
Jeez, bro. So I kill it at the gym. Why do I kill it at the gym?
Mhm.
Because it helps me decompress and relieve stress.
Yeah.
And not only does, I do that if, it's healthy for you in a sense. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes I just go overboard and kill myself.
Yeah.
Like I've really been struggling not this time, but I guess you want to call it March Madness or something. I've been going to gym every day. Normally, like the past, I don't know, couple years, when I've been training with Connor, like those workouts have just been crushing me to where it's like I'm trying to recover on those days off because I would see him 3 days a week.
Yeah.
So, but this time for what I talked about last episode, where I'm watching these veterans, and they're doing amazing things, running marathons, and they're missing, arms and legs and all this other stuff, man.
What'd you call them last episode? Phalanges?
Phalanges.
Yes.
That's a word that's not used often, but I love it, bro.
Threw me off guard, but I like it.
Did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So that kind of like lit a fire
Yeah.
in me, and I've been going every day. So I
Good.
missed a day here and there,
Yeah.
but I understand that. But I mean, majority I've been making it, a consistent thing, and that's what it is.
I can tell your mental health. Like, I feel like you've been in a better mood lately.
Yeah, man.
I think it's because you're on you're killing it and you're on a consistent schedule. And
Mhm.
being on a consistent schedule, it does affect your mood.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely, yeah.
you know what it's like to sit around and not do shit.
Yeah. Start getting stir crazy.
And you start, your mood is affected.
Yep.
But when you're on a steady schedule and you're like making moves
Yeah.
and seeing progress, you're
Yeah.
like, you feel good. You look good. You feel good. Your schedule's on point.
Absolutely.
Throwing a good diet in there too. Start
Yeah.
feeling better about yourself.
Yeah,
You
you,
know what
look
I mean?
great. You look great, by the way, bro.
appreciate
Yeah, man.
it.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Trying to
been
stay
a
in
while since
shape.
we saw you, man, and all that stuff.
I
So
know.
you do look good.
October, I think.
Yeah. You got a nice tan, bro. You've been doing yard work or some shit. What have you been doing?
Yeah,
Come on,
it's
man,
been
gotta-
October.
Summer's almost here.
I feel like I feel like
Let's get
young
a pre-tan.
I feel like young Jeremy always had like a nice tan.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
man.
I'm
Are you
half-
mixed, bro?
Yeah, I'm half Italian, half Irish.
I'm Italian and Irish too, bro.
My man.
My man. Hey, Carl. You know what that is? That's Italian and Irish groin muscles.
I'm going to tell you what's not Italian and Irish.
Do it. Well, he's
He's got
a-
to pull his arm up there.
Wait, hold on.
The left leg.
Wait, you're Italian.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Good for
Tiny
you,
Yeah,
bro.
Alessandro.
You look like an albino Italian.
That's the Polish and the German side.
Yeah, like the movie Powder.
Yeah, but what part of Italy is your family originally from?
The
The
part
northern
that
part of
Powder's from.
Northern
Northern?
part of Italy.
Uh,
Yeah. So
What about you?
Salanza, Italy,
Never heard
or
of it.
something like that. Me neither, because I'm American.
America.
All right, so
Okay.
keep going.
so so basically, again, bringing it back here. This is what the podcast is about. This podcast is to bring anyone and everyone, especially majority people from work that I've worked with, to come on and share their experiences and all this other stuff, to give a different perspective about things for the general public out there, whoever's watching the show, other people that we see, that we work with, and we're like, oh man, that's pretty cool. Someone actually got up there and did something or said something about stuff, and maybe it meant something, maybe it didn't, but just put it out there, man. So, one of the questions I have for you, Mr. Rookie, there.
Lay it on me.
I don't look at him like a rookie because he's a great officer. To me, he's not a rookie.
Appreciate it.
Well,
My man.
people. Well, so what's the determinant of rookie and what's not a rookie? Some
There's
people
peop-
say,
There's people that have been there and they're literally called 15-year rookies.
"Oh yeah,
because of-
I know
because
a
of-
20-year-old rookie."
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because of their
20-year-old
work,
rookie.
their work ethic and
Yeah,
their stupidity,
I got
pretty
you.
much, right?
Yes,
And we anyone in this profession, you've been around people like this.
absolutely.
They've been there for 15 to 20 years, but they seem clueless,
Absolutely.
as if they just started. And they're called 15-year rookies. But then you got people like Jeremy. I truly believe that there's people born for this type of environment.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he took it right away, like he's been doing it for years. And
Well, I
I
think-
noticed it.
Appreciate it.
I noticed that immediately.
Yeah,
So, but
I felt like in this job, it's all about how you talk to people. You
Yeah.
give respect to get respect,
Yeah.
type of thing. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
never went in there acting crazy, being a tough guy. Just I remember what my uncle told me when I started. Just talk to them like normal people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you get that person that steps out of line, then that's a different scenario. But
yeah,
cross that bridge when it comes.
then you got to turn it up just a little
Yeah,
bit to deal
absolutely.
with that, right?
yeah, man.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You see,
That's-
and you see that
see,
his
that's-
uncle
exactly.
Tom Brady
Tom Brady.
coached him how to be, and look, and that's why he doesn't. He didn't work or appear or seem like a rookie at all.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So whatever you're doing, bro, just keep being you.
I appreciate
You know
it,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I'm trying. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And put that big black mic closer to your lips. There
How's
you go.
that?
Perfect. That's
Good?
it. Perfect. Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right
yeah,
there is perfect.
Yeah, right
Right
there.
here?
Right there.
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, man. You got a good voice.
You
People
do.
wanna
I
hear
said
you.
Got to utilize it.
when we did listen when we
Perfect
did
for the
when we,
podcast.
when we did the voice check and I heard your voice come back, I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
My aunt did used to tell me I should be on a radio show or something.
you should.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Here's your first stop, man. Maybe this is a new career for
That's
you.
what I'm saying. Maybe this was all a wake up call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know, man. You could be doing voice acting.
I should.
Be on some
Right.
type of Disney movie.
I don't
voice
know about
acting.
Disney. Maybe
You
HBO.
could start like an OnlyFans by just talking.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, they have that. What is that? That ARMS or something like
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
People are just like,
Bro, I'm addicted to
sounds.
I'm addicted to watching that stuff. There's a page that I follow, and what's it called? I don't know what the name of it.
yeah. It's one of those things where it's like a noise auditory.
Yeah.
It's like an auditory
Mhm.
something like that. Yeah.
If you guys know what that is, let us know. But
Yeah,
it's
put
like
it in the comments
initials
below.
SRA or some
It's
shit
like,
like that.
ASMR or something like that.
Yeah. So the guy, the whole page is him drawing shit with a marker, but the sound of the marker scratching on the paper,
Oh yeah.
it's like you can't stop watching it, man. And
yeah.
it relaxes me. I just watched a video. It was like a 2-minute video of a guy drawing a rose with a magic marker.
Yeah, but it mellowed you out, right?
Mellowed me
Yeah.
out, bro.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
that's again, that's another stress reliever and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's how I feel when I hear your voice. Sometimes when I'm stressed and my shit's like at a 10, I play back podcasts of you talking. I close my eyes, lay back, and I just listen to you, and I literally get stress free.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Well, thank you, man. Thanks for being on the show. Like, I couldn't do this without you and Freddie and all this other
Thanks
stuff.
for being on the show. I am the show.
You are the show. I couldn't do this without
I told you before, bro. I invite you to your own house to do this.
Oh, damn.
This is true. This is very true. He does.
All right, let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going, man. When was the last time you were at the gym? Come on. Let's go. We're calling you out.
What's today?
I don't know what today is.
I don't know what today is. Yesterday.
There you go. Perfect. What did you do? Elbows, kneecaps.
I did legs.
I knew that was coming.
I knew
it was coming.
I set it up perfectly, bro.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do tomorrow? You're gonna do legs.
Man.
Yeah.
Did legs
All right.
yesterday, man. Hurt my back
Yeah.
doing them squats.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
old.
Squat down too low, man.
That's what I'm saying. I think I did.
Back
Yeah.
pain. Yeah. See? That's what happens, bro.
That's when you get old.
Those legs, man.
He's young though. He's in his 20s.
I'm 31.
Are you really 31?
Yeah.
You
I gotta
are
tell
old.
you look amazing, bro.
Do I?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. So where we at?
Like the positivity here.
Yeah.
Where are we at, man? I don't know. I think we lost control of this. We totally lost control of this.
It's all that lambus bread, man. I'm telling you.
I knew
One
this
small
was gonna
bite.
kind of be like more of like a fun thing because we got a guest on here,
Yeah.
and he's not
Look,
really
the
a
thing
serious
is,
guy.
We don't need to really have an organized script to read from, bro.
No.
Sometimes we just
free flow
I'm
and all that
talking.
stuff.
I'm talking. Sometimes we just go with it, right?
We're going with it.
We're going with it.
Going with it.
But I want to get back on track with something though that because if we have a guest here, I'd like to big up that guest, right?
Yeah.
So big up. You know what that is?
Big
It's a little
up.
slang. I know you're not really hip with it, but
Nah, man, I'm not the hip.
yeah. But anyway, what I was gonna say about Jeremy is, and everybody in this field, they can relate to it. Like, it's a lonely world, and when you're in that building together, you latch on to people, and sometimes it's instantly, right?
Trauma bonding.
Right. And it's almost like you've known, when I first met him, instantly, I just love this dude, right?
Yeah.
And I felt like I've known you for years.
Yeah.
And you're just a great dude, bro.
I appreciate it.
And
You too.
anytime you came around to come and check on me,
Yeah.
right?
A lot of good times down at
A
transfer
lot
station.
of good times, bro. And I used to love seeing you come through and check on me. And the energy that you bring, it was always positive. bro.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
And like, I just wanted to thank you for that, because there was some times when I was in a bad mood and you would just happen to pop up and it would instantly put me in a good mood and I
Yeah.
would feel better.
Lord of the Rings, CKY.
Oh yeah.
You name
We talk about Lord of the Rings all the time, CKY, all this stuff.
What is CKY?
Oh my
Tell
God,
serious?
our
bro.
viewers out there, what is CKY?
Hey, forgive him. He lived a sheltered life, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
Right? This guy can't even cross his legs.
Wait, you're older than him and you don't know what it is?
Yeah.
What is CKY?
Oh, man. You want to explain it to him?
I'll explain it to him. So, you know the show Jackass on MTV?
Oh, yeah.
For a second there, I thought you were about to say, no, what's
Yeah,
that?
that would have been
'Cause
wild.
you
Yeah, we were
paused.
pushing each other in shopping carts before they even did it. They just did it
There you
with
go.
a fucking
Yep.
camera.
All right. I'm glad you said that.
Come on, bro.
All right. So listen,
Grew up in the 90s.
before Jackass, Bam Margera and his boys, this was before really Knoxville wasn't even really in those.
Nah. He was on the West Coast.
Yeah. They were doing Jackass type of shit in their hometown of PA. Right? That's where
Okay.
they're
Yeah,
from, right?
Westchester,
PA.
yep.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was skating footage of them, skateboarding and stuff. And they were just goofing around, bro.
So it's called CKY.
CKY, yeah. Which is also a band.
Yeah. This was like the Jackass before Jackass
Yeah.
started.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
Great content, bro.
I think what I liked about them most was that Bam, obviously at the time, was, so popular, but he kept
Yeah.
all his boys from his hometown with him.
Yeah.
So he brought them up with him as well.
Mm-hmm.
And just that whole crew just had like a good vibe.
Yeah.
And
They
just-
had a great bond.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what, we relate to stuff like that. And like you didn't know about CKY,
No.
but and not that many people do, right?
Yeah.
You ask the average person, they're really not going to know. So that's why it's even extra special
Yeah.
when you meet somebody for the first time and they know about things that you're into. You know what I mean? So that's what I like about this dude, bro. And just, you know, the brotherhood of the profession that we're in. And sometimes around the chaos that you're dealing with, you meet some great people, man.
Yeah, you do, man.
You know?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And they're the people that when you know that they're there that day, they make your shift a little easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah, no, agreed. Now I got to say too, with you, piggybacking off of what Ronnie said there, definitely one of the go-to guys, all this other stuff. But there was a point in time, I got to tell you, that you would just just poke just a little bit, man.
I think I know what he's
Bro.
talking about.
Oh
You were
yeah,
like fucking with him?
You just be poking.
Happy Monday.
Happy fucking Monday. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like,
And then I'm not gonna say his name, but somebody walks in right behind me and he didn't even say anything. Get the fuck out.
get the fuck out of here.
It's like, what did I
man.
do?
I'm sitting there trying to fucking do work. I'm busy, man. Writing reports, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
He's got like, happy Monday. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't need this right this second. I'm trying to focus.
So you were in a good mood saying happy Monday.
Yeah.
You know?
And these guys are telling you to get the F out.
Yeah. That's what I'm
I'm trying
saying.
to focus.
You see,
Trying to
bro?
focus.
You see?
I
Trying
know
to
there's-
focus on what?
Typing, man. Get my reports done.
I know there's a time and a place for everything, but like we
Yeah.
said, like in that field and in that environment where there's a lot of negativity, like I feel like you always got to bring some kind of positivity,
Always, bro.
laugh, crack
Always.
jokes. You know what I mean?
Always.
But again, it's like nothing like, not like anything really like personal. Like, I'm busy right now. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I need to get my shit done. Like, there's a time and place for this, man.
Yeah, he was pretty heated.
If he ever talked to me like that, I would just amp it up. I would stick around
You would
longer.
probably just sit right next to me.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Then I'd have to fucking put hands on you.
Well,
There's quite a few people I'd put hands on, man. Fucking kick them out the office.
Needless
And
to
then-
say, I just got up and walked out though.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
I took
that's-
that
'cause
one.
Because you knew it was fucking,
Yeah.
it was, you know, a time and a place.
Mm-hmm.
And that was not the time or the place for that.
And then
Yeah.
he probably came down to see me,
Oh, yeah.
and
absolutely.
I accepted him with open arms.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And we made fun of you assholes.
Probably.
I think we actually did. You don't
We
remember
probably
that
did.
night?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
yeah. It's all coming back to me
Yeah.
now.
He was like, man,
Oh, yeah. It's coming
he's
back
like,
to you
man, Carl treated me like shit just now. I'm like, man, fuck that dude, bro.
What the hell did I do?
now. And here you guys are. You're on my
Yeah.
fucking show.
I was like, fuck that dude. You want something to drink, bro? I got you.
Hell yeah.
Got some Sunny D.
Got some
Sunny D.
Yo,
Some
Go,
pink stuff.
go in the fridge and help yourself.
Yeah, that was every time I would go down there, he'd be like, yo, you want something that's in the fridge?
Yeah,
Always the go-to with the grapes, though. Always had the grapes.
Creeps.
Hospitality.
Yeah.
The cotton candy
The cotton
flavored
candy
grapes.
grapes. Fire.
Bro, cotton candy flavored grapes. I'm so glad you brought this up, bro.
Oh, here we go.
This guy, Mr. Health Fanatic, thinks that they are
Genetically
created in a
modified.
scientific laboratory and that they're not
Genetically
good for you.
modified.
They're not, bro. They take seeds from different types, put them together, and it grows and somehow
Well, okay. That putting together process, how's that happen? Talk to me.
on a
Explain to me.
farm. They
What do you mean?
combine. They combine.
How are they combining seeds together?
You done?
Like, they got like two farmers like is that what they're doing, bro? Put them in the fucking dirt.
Don't hurt your
They're like
thigh, bro.
uh,
No, they put the seeds together and then they
How
grow.
do they put the seeds together? Explain to me process, bro.
Bro, I'm not a farmer. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying, watch the
See,
video.
that's the thing, man. Here we go. Here's the bullshit.
My point is,
Ronnie talking out of his ass again.
you were mean to him, which I got to tell you, a lot of these guys,
I didn't say.
a lot
I
of
didn't,
these
like,
guys,
degrade him. I didn't
a lot of these guys come and see me because
because of me.
you're being mean
Yelling
to
at
him.
him?
Because you're being mean to him. Yeah.
I went to Lane in my time of need, and there he was with open
There I was,
arms.
with cotton candy flavored grapes.
Yep.
And what
fucking
did you
crying
offer
on his
him?
shoulder, too.
What did you offer him? You told him to get out.
I give him tough love.
Yeah.
It's a fucking rough world, buddy. I'm not gonna fucking. There's a time and place to fucking hug and cry and all that other shit, man. I'm here because we're gonna walk through hell, and I'm the one that's gonna fucking get you back here.
You done?
Do you want him to be fucking done?
That sounded great. But anyway, so like what we were saying is that the people that you work around, they get you through your night, right?
Yeah,
And-
man. It's the people you're working, like you said, it's the people you're working next to, and you could tell if you're gonna have a good
Right.
night or not,
Mhm.
depending on who you fucking see, and you're like, oh man, I got to deal with this guy.
Yeah.
But you got to understand though, like that's a perspective and all that stuff. It's like, man, like I'm about to get in some shit. Like shit's about to go down,
Right.
and that's my backup. Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna be running to save this guy's ass.
Mhm.
Like what the fuck, man? Because he
Yeah.
doesn't know how to fucking handle himself. Doesn't know how to talk to people. Doesn't know how to do the right thing. So, you know, that's the fucking that's a big thing, man. You could tell if you're having a shitty day
Yeah.
or not, depending on your
Mhm.
partners or who you have with you, man.
Yeah. It's the gift of the gab, though, man. Not everything is settled.
Exactly.
Not everything needs to turn to
No,
violence.
man. I mean, violence should be like the last option.
of course. Yeah.
So,
And I remember my uncle did always tell me too. He said if you could talk to somebody, especially in this field, and he always told me like he always thought that corrections would always make the best cops
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
you go from working in this environment where you're dealing with anywhere from 50 to 100 people at a time,
yeah, absolutely.
and like mental health, whatever the case may be.
And you're by
but like,
yourself.
yeah, by yourself, but you just know how to talk to people and de-escalate situations too.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So
It's definitely, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely a thing. A lot of,
Mhm.
like you said, yeah, a lot of people don't understand how to talk to people.
nah, not at all.
But so
Gift of the gab, chief.
Yeah.
yeah, but going back into it, it's a lot of people haven't experienced life. A lot of people are young,
Yeah.
dumb that you know just got out of high school. Pretty much, they're like, you
I
know,
know,
they
man.
don't-
It's
they have
crazy.
no idea,
No idea.
no idea what's going on, man.
Yeah. Especially when a lot of these people, violence gets them what they want. Right.
Oh yeah, acting big and scary and doing
So-
all this stuff. That's what guys.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
these guys were doing on the streets. They were intimidating people, stealing,
Right,
taking whatever they
right.
want, and like no one was stopping them except for law
Mhm.
enforcement.
Yeah.
And then now, you know, they've got like a 5'0" 120-pound man. You know, he's gonna stop me.
Right. Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to say there's anything wrong with him. Like if that guy trains jujitsu and trains combatives on his
Right.
own spare time and all that stuff,
Yeah.
he could probably take out like half the people. But again, a lot of people don't think that. They're like, oh, I'm just
No,
a tough guy, blah blah blah. I got like 6,000 street fights. Nah, that's
Yeah.
not the same, bro. It's not.
You
the
think
same.
you're a tough guy?
No. I'm always evolving.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say that I'm hard on myself and I deserve more credit and all that other stuff. And I'm like, no, man, I just keep pushing the bar. Like when
Yeah.
I get close to it, I just keep pushing a little bit further with working out and training and all this other stuff, man, because this is a young man's game. Law enforcement's a young man's game. Military,
Yeah.
all that stuff, young man's game. They're just getting tougher and stronger and all that stuff and just younger. You know what I'm saying? They're like 18, 20 something year old kids that we got to deal with, man. And they're, 43.
I don't know, man. I don't think age really matters. I'm good.
No, but I mean, experience like, yeah, you got to deal with the 18-year-old that's angry at the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I'm the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they look at law enforcement like that, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think the media plays a big part in that as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Media, social
I mean,
media, and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a huge topic.
There-
I
Social
mean,
media, definitely.
It does.
Yeah,
Because you
there's-
ever notice, when you put social media on, you ever see any videos of law enforcement doing positive things?
Rarely.
Rarely,
Rarely.
right? Right.
Yep.
You'll see one where a cop is saving a kid's life by giving them like CPR or something like that, right? But most of the time, the media is pushing a negative
Yeah,
you
all
know,
the time.
agenda
Yeah.
as far as law enforcement goes.
And then even if you do see that positive video of the law
Yeah.
enforcement and you scroll through the comments, for example,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
will always be people bashing,
Right,
finding
right.
the negative in
Yeah,
any
yeah.
situation.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yep. Yeah. I mean, in our profession, it's unfortunate that a lot of people that work in law enforcement, some of them have an arrogance to
Oh,
them.
yeah.
And, that doesn't go well with the public,
Nah.
man. You know what I mean?
No,
I've been
not at all,
pulled.
man.
I've been pulled over plenty of times, and I've had some officers just have the worst attitude coming to the window, and that's how you start off our conversation with negative. It never ends well with that,
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like that individual, you don't know what that guy just did. He could have just did CPR on a baby, or he could have saw a horrific accident,
right?
Or people were mangled and dead. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
you don't. That's the thing. Like a lot of people and civilians don't understand what that last call that guy just went on, or what he's got going on in his personal life.
Yeah.
Like no one, at the same time too, like no one cares because I got my own shit to deal with.
Right.
But at the same time too, it's like we're all humans, man, and
Yeah.
just doing the best we can at the job we got.
Yeah.
Fortunately, no one else wants to step up and do the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is the difficulty of turning it on and off every few minutes when you're dealing with a bunch of different people, right? So one person can be ignorant to you and tell you to go F off. You're angry now at that person. And then moments later, another person comes to you and tries to talk to you about something. You have to try not to take your aggression out on that person.
Yep.
You're constantly fighting with emotions all day long.
And you're always going up and then down, up and down all
up
day.
and down.
So it is, It's constantly. It's constantly. It's from 0 to 100, back down to 0 to 100. It's like it's the nonstop, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's
and
a
then,
lot.
And then we were saying, and then when you go home, you have to be yourself.
Yeah.
You have to, you have to turn it off, man. And it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough with dealing with all that stuff, man. And that's one of the biggest things, dealing with that, man. It's because like the general public, people don't understand what we deal with on a daily basis or go through, and knowing those ups and downs from the actual day-to-day job and doing all that stuff. And, causes a lot of conflict at home. I've dealt with that plenty of times.
Yeah.
I just want to be, I just want peace and quiet. Like,
Yeah.
and some people can't understand it. It's like, no, man, you're home. Like, let's talk. Let's do it. I'm like, I can't listen.
Yeah.
I just can't listen to another person right now. It's like, even though it's probably good and positive and all that stuff, it's like, I can't take anymore. Like my ends are fried.
Right.
It's like I'm done at a point in time.
I think a lot of it with the job that we did too is it's exhausting in itself, just dealing with that many people all day, constantly.
Yeah.
People talking to you, wanting to talk to you, asking you questions, needing something. Like that in itself right there is just exhausting too. And
man.
Emotionally draining. So
Absolutely. No, absolutely right, man. But that's why having this, man, and guys talking about this and letting it out, this like decompressing and stress relief and all that other stuff, it helps people to like talk it out. But a lot of guys, like macho men, are like, I don't want to talk about this. It's like, just suck it up and just keep getting it. And like, yes, there's a time and place for all that stuff, but at the same time too, it's like, you got to let it out, or you're just gonna completely crumble and crash.
Internally.
Oh yeah, and then it just spirals out of control after that, man. Just one negative thing just trickles down, and it's like a snowball effect in a sense.
Yeah.
So, but
I do feel like the older I get, the less things bother me.
yeah,
Like I'm in year 17 and I let a lot of stuff roll off my shoulders now.
and
When
you did
years ago,
Yeah.
I would not have handled that well.
Yeah.
Right?
absolutely, that's
Because now I'm just like, it's
Carl will take care of this in a second.
I never call you for
Carl,
anything.
come down here and just
I never call you for
come on,
anything.
man. And here I am picking up shit off the fucking ground because a grown ass man.
I did call you for that. I did call you for that.
I had to. The lieutenant was like,
Yeah.
you gotta go take care of it. I'm like, yes,
I
sir.
called you for that because
How can I?
that's why you get paid the big bucks.
How can I?
Okay. If I see human shit on the floor, I'm looking at
right
it.
next to a toilet, bro.
I'm-
right next. It's like inches
Makes-
away from the toilet.
Makes no sense
It's like this guy missed on
Right.
purpose.
on purpose. So I look at it and I'm thinking, I'm not cleaning that up, right? He is, because he makes the big bucks.
did he end up? Who cleaned it?
He went right in there, picked it up, and threw it in the trash. Yeah. Yeah.
Right in the toilet, bro.
Yeah.
Right in the toilet.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yep.
I kind of had to. I'm like, I can't tell you to do this.
Even if you did, I would not do it.
I know you're not going to do it. That's why I fucking just
I'm not
went in
doing
there and
that.
did it myself.
Why would I do that?
It's like I know this.
I think the
don't know.
bigger question is, this guy was that close to the toilet and he couldn't get there? What was wrong with him?
It was a female.
Oh, it was a
No,
female.
it was a dude. No, it was. This was a dude. The guy
It
is still
sounds
down
funny.
there now.
It sounds funnier if it came from a female.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all, man. This is the same guy. This is the same guy. I didn't see this, but this is the same guy that like ate his own shit too, right,
He was hungry
bro?
and
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he
He
ate it.
fucking ate it and
A little
drank,
chocolate for lunch.
yeah.
Drank a
You know,
bag of piss.
what's-
Wash it down, man, and didn't
Right.
gag at all.
What's funny about that whole thing is I didn't think about it later on when I went home and ate, which is weird because usually I think about the day. I did not think about that. I don't know. Maybe it was the weed. Maybe it was, I don't know.
Maybe it was Maybelline.
Maybe it was Maybelline. You wouldn't know anything about that because
Nothing.
You don't
not
have
worth it, bro. I know about Bic and Schick
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Gillette. That's
Mhm.
what I know.
Bro, you keep it sexy with the bald though. You know what I mean?
Try, man. I try.
Yeah. Like
Gotta-
when you meet people online, like females and shit.
I don't meet anyone online anymore. I don't want to meet anyone. I just want to be left alone.
Damn, bro, it's come to that.
I just want to be left alone. Yeah, bro.
I'm
Like,
sorry, bro. You're on a fitness journey.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
When you're on a hardcore fitness journey, you just want to be left alone.
I just want to be left alone right now, man.
Yeah,
Like
but
like if it
once you get sculpted and all that hard work is paying off and you look good, bro, your arms look great.
getting there.
Don't you want to go to a bar and be like, yo, bitch?
I don't want to go no bars, bro.
You don't want to go to a bar?
I don't want to go no bars.
How about a lounge?
I don't want to go to no lounges. You know what I want to do?
Gentlemen's club?
Gentlemen's club? You know, I've never been to a strip club.
No.
Never, bro. People always try to get me to go, and I'm like, I just can't see myself giving my hard-earned money to a stripper. I just
You could spare like 21s
21s.
just for the story, you know?
I
Couple
could do
laughs.
I could do 20. I mean, I spend 20 on OnlyFans like nothing, bro. I'm scrolling.
Yeah, he's talking about
through.
our OnlyFans that
I'm
we have.
scrolling through OnlyFans, and I'm like,
You're a subscriber to my OnlyFans.
yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's like all
You
about-
You never pay for OnlyFans video?
Never.
Oh, fuck me, right?
This guy's got money over here, man.
You want to know what's crazy though?
Mhm.
There's actually chicks out there that are making millions in what, a couple months probably,
Mhm.
maybe longer,
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
just from
Yeah.
that.
Flashing
yeah.
their cooter.
And we're out
Millions.
we're out here busting our ass at work,
Yeah. Like
waking
the
up every morning. Yeah.
The working man's a sucker, bro.
Working man's a sucker. I was about to say that, man.
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
question is, how does a dude get rich off of OnlyFans? I feel like that whole platform is geared just towards women.
I mean,
But like, what would a dude do
I
on
don't know.
there?
There's probably gay men out there that'll probably look at you and they'd probably pay a lot of
Yeah.
money for you,
Like,
bro.
I
You
thought
probably fit into that category.
so I thought of creating an OnlyFans, and the whole page would be me just sitting there butt naked, just like this. Look, and just looking into the camera, and every once in a while just adjusting myself.
And you know, there's some people out there that would like that we have no idea about that would definitely sign up for that too.
And they would be like, "Yo, bro, did you see the guy's OnlyFans page where he's just sitting there naked on the couch?"
For hours.
There's a whole
hours.
community
For
out there.
hours.
Right. Like people
I
pay
bet you someone already does that.
people pay for the dumbest shit.
I know, man. People love dumb, stupid shit.
We're over there, you're going to work picking up human shit off the ground. And there's some 20-year-old chick who's getting butt naked on OnlyFans making millions.
Buying 2 houses already.
Right.
Insane.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
There's a meme or something like that. It's like oh, I'm watching the OnlyFans girl and the drug dealers on their like fourth car. I'm struggling to make payment for my rent.
Well, remember
It's like,
that
come on,
one
bro.
girl that got rich and got famous off of selling her bath water or something?
Oh my God.
You didn't hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about
Yeah, the
that.
chick would literally, and then there was another girl that would fart in a cup, cap
Jars,
it.
jars.
Yeah, fart in jars,
Fart
cap
jars,
it, and
yeah.
sell it to people.
And
So,
sell
yeah.
it to people?
So you mean to tell me there's
Bro,
people
yeah,
actually
it's-
out there?
That's ridiculous.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous, man.
That's
So
crazy.
if those people can get famous and rich off of that, there's got to be something we could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it right now. This is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is it. Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna take off eventually. Maybe we're gonna have to do this episode naked.
That was just about to say that.
See?
Yeah, I was
With
just
all
about
of
to
our
say
legs
that.
crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah, legs
That's it,
crossed. Yep. Mhm.
Yep.
I can't do the other legs crossed thing though.
Yo, look.
Looking good, bro. You're looking good.
Try me. This leg is killing me, man.
Yeah, that one,
Yeah, it's the hip.
the hip, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's something
You got to stretch more.
I do.
Yeah.
We do definitely I definitely stretch this leg all the time, man. But something recent, like there's like a popping noise or something on my hip.
Well, that's your 40s.
Yeah, yeah, that's 40. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
40s.
yeah.
I don't know if I got like a divot or bone.
Young
spur
Jeremy,
or
you don't know anything about that yet, bro.
9 more years.
Wait till you get in your 40s.
Yeah,
You wake up and everything hurts for no reason.
He's got to pop ibuprofen as soon as you wake
That's
up.
all. Yeah, that's all. Yep. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, how old are you? 42?
44.
44?
Yeah.
Still look
43.
good. Still hit the gym every day. Jacked. You know what I mean?
Jacked, bro.
nah, you're not jacked. You're juicy.
Don't even make any sense. You're on TRT, creatine, pre-workout. You're on all types of shit, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
horse tranquilizers
Mhm.
that you stick up my butt, man. Thanks.
So I thought about this.
What did you
and
think about it?
I was going to save it without telling you.
You signed up with Connor?
I bet you $100 right now. You won't take off your shirt.
No, I won't. I'm self-conscious, bro.
Bam.
I'll raise it. 150.
Self-conscious.
150, bro.
Not even. Nope. Not even close, bro.
Why?
My dignity. I
150.
got family and friends that watch this, bro.
They've never seen you with your shirt off in the summer at the pool.
Not even at the beach?
Hold on,
I
wait.
don't really go to the beach or anything
Nah?
like that. Just pale and white and pasty. Nah, I'm
I got
self-conscious.
I got a serious question.
Self-conscious. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Growing up,
Go ahead. Growing up.
were you? I'm getting there.
All right.
Were you the kid at the pool that was swimming with his t-shirt on? You were, weren't you?
Listen.
What
back
a
in the day,
fucking
man.
loser, bro.
Back in the day.
He didn't deny it.
He didn't deny it,
No,
bro.
I'm not denying it.
You used to wear your t-shirt in the pool?
I was a fat kid, bro, and I didn't like the way it looked. I was a fat kid, and I did not like the way it looked.
Did you wear a t-shirt in the pool?
I did, man.
Yeah?
It was a Ninja Turtle
I'm sorry,
t-shirt.
bro. I'm sorry.
Look, I was fat at that time.
Oh, damn.
I was.
I need
Damn.
pictures. What
I
were
was,
you, like 10?
I was fat at majority until like 7th grade when I started wrestling. That just changed my life, man. Wrestling
All right.
changed my life.
How fat?
I'll just say when I was
Like Chunk from Goonies?
Yeah, like
Yeah?
that. Yeah, but I was tall, but I was still chunky. So freshman year, when the first of the wrestling season, because I started in 7th grade. Freshman year, I weighed like 200 pounds. At the end of that season, I was like, yeah, bro.
Damn, bro.
Freshman, I was 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
At the end of that season,
That's a big boy.
That's a big boy.
yeah, at the end of that season, I weighed 185. Like I lost
Wrestling.
all that weight from wrestling.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, from 200 to 185 within that season, and then I did track and field in the spring, and then just wrestling all summer
Yeah.
into the next year, and then I was at 171 my sophomore year. Then my junior year, my coach was like, "Hey man, we have this spot open at 160." He's like, "Can you do it?" So I tried, man. I got down to 160. And I wrestled like 1 or 2 matches, man, but I just couldn't sustain it.
Yeah. You felt
And
drained?
Oh, dude, I was
Yeah.
dead.
That's a lot of weight to lose, too.
Yeah, I was dead, man, because I no proper nutrition, all the other stuff, and I wasn't eating anything. I was just barely drinking water, so I was like completely killing myself, killing my body. And then, so I jumped back up to 171, and then come senior year. Coach is like, man, look, 160. That's it. It's like your senior. So yeah, man, I got down to 155 was the lowest I ever weighed.
Jeez.
Yeah. Was that like all of that doing that? How long was that time frame? Like from freshman year to senior year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From freshman year, weighing 200 pounds,
Yeah.
going all the way down. Yeah. And I would just,
So you had that goal to like lose weight from like freshman year to senior year because of wrestling and stuff.
well, I had, losing
Yeah.
weight, feeling good, maintaining the weight. So I would
Mhm.
maintain, right around like 171 because that's the weight I weighed. And I felt
Yeah.
good. And I was able to keep it, by working out,
Right.
running and eating and all this
Yeah.
other stuff. But still,
That's what you did all through high school. I was getting girls.
yeah, man, I didn't date anyone until I turned 18. We're built different, bro. That's it.
I'm going to drive off a bridge on my way home.
Why?
That's depressing, bro.
You got all the girls you want, man. I just want to be left alone. I'm just a different person, man.
I don't want all the girls. I want all the guys.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're not allowed to say the F word.
All right. So,
So that's depressing. My life story is depressing.
no, I was just busting your balls
I
because it's
know.
funny.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for building.
I'm not gonna snitch. I'm not gonna snitch on the person, but they came to me specifically and
Okay.
said, "Next podcast, can you just bust on Carl the whole time?" Because I want to tell you I want to tell you so bad who this person is, and you work with them very closely. And they
Hey,
came
man.
to me and they said, Ronnie, please. Just attack Carl on the next podcast.
Oh man.
And it's perfect that my boy Jeremy's here because it's an audience.
fucking guy.
If it was just me and you, it wouldn't have been as funny, right?
No, it wouldn't have worked.
No, it wouldn't
I
have
would have
worked.
shut you down right away.
You would have shut me down. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, now you got back up. I see how it is.
Yeah. So I want to say that the
Now we
things
just
that we're
gotta-
talking about.
My bad. Yeah,
So,
No,
yeah,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
The things that we're talking about. This is exactly the shit that we talk about at work when we're not doing our job. To get us through the shift, right?
The shitty shift.
We talk about things that have no meaning at all, bro. Like just conversation that we insult each other,
Yeah,
crack
that's
jokes.
the thing. Like
It's
we have sick, dark humor
yeah,
to where we bust on each other so much, and
Right.
some of the crazy shit we say to each other,
yeah.
like it's ridiculous. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's a showing of an acceptance in
Yeah.
a sense. Because if we don't talk to you, there's something wrong with you.
Right. Yeah, we
You're-
said that.
You're,
We said
you're a snitch or something like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's like
Mhm.
you're not in this crowd.
You a
It's like,
snitch, bro? You
What
a
the fuck am I
snitch?
snitching on?
No, I'm just asking, Mr. Top Cop. You a snitch? I gotta worry about you.
I ain't gotta fucking worry about me.
I
You're in
gotta
the
worry
wrong
about.
fucking place.
I gotta worry about you.
You gotta fucking worry about
I gotta
nothing,
fucking worry
motherfucker.
about you.
Don't fucking worry. Get that fucking Italian hand out there,
Ah,
motherfucker.
man.
Forget
Yeah.
about it.
So what's up, man? Where are we at?
We're right here in the fucking moment, bro. You're supposed to be.
I like when you
attacking me.
curse. I like when you curse because it's not really you. So I take you out of your element a little bit. You know what I mean?
I gotta show you this video from work the other day.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the other day, we're gonna talk about work, man. Get some stories out there. So the other day, we get this call, blah blah blah, unresponsive mail. Show up. I'm like the third guy on scene, supervisor of the area. You know, it's my area and all this stuff. My main man, my number
So you
one.
were the supervisor of the area and you were the third guy there.
Yeah, well,
Keep going.
so
Keep going. Hell of a supervisor, by the way.
this is a matter of fucking seconds happening, bro. So
What were
Third
you
guy
doing?
there.
What were you doing before this?
typing fucking reports. What do you think I'm
I knew
fucking
that's
doing,
where it was
man?
going.
Think
This
I'm
guy's
fucking-
always saying
He's
he's
always
typing
writing
reports.
reports.
He's always typing reports, bro. Every time I call him, I'm like, yo, bro, I got a question for you. I hear click, 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 click. Background. I'm like, damn, bro. How many reports do you write a day?
Dude, you have no idea. Sometimes like 8. I got
Oh my
eight,
God.
8 different incidents. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, man. You
They
never
can
know.
have that supervisor's position, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, third person there. This guy looks like he is dead, bro. He's just like this. Bro. Oh my gosh. My main man, Adams, Dean,
Mhm.
he's like, oh, we got a pulse. And I'm like, yes. I'm like, he's right there. Like, if this guy's fucking crossing the Rainbow Bridge, man, we're gonna fucking pull his ass back out here, man.
Yeah.
Bring him back to life. And Abel, woke him up with a few sternum rubs, man. Woke right up, no problem.
Yeah.
Got this guy going, man. But I mean, it's like stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's
That's a
fucking
rush,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
You saved that dude's life. Well,
I
you
did.
didn't because you were third there, but the first two guys did.
I'm the one that provided the fucking CPR, bro.
Did you really?
I'm the one that fucking did it to him.
Damn, bro.
What really helped though, the CPR or the sternum rub? Because I heard
Well, I
the
didn't do-
sternum rubs are pretty brutal.
Did you do mouth to mouth?
No, the sternum rubs. You don't ever do mouth to mouth, man.
That's CPR, right? No.
Break down. What does CPR stand for? Go ahead. Come
Come
on.
on, bro.
got me beat too.
What the fuck, bro?
This
You want to talk about the acronym? Pull out your fucking phone.
It's like
I just
12.
knew it as
It's like
CPR.
12% alcohol. You expect me to know what CPR stands for, bro? Come on.
Want another one? Am I allowed to get up during the show?
Yeah, man. Take your fucking headphones off. I'm not your fucking maid.
Get two more. Three more.
Put that shit down.
Thanks,
Go
bro.
back over there.
All right, so listen. Now that he's gone, I gotta tell you something.
Now we can talk some shit about this motherfucker. This fucking guy. Oh my god.
I love
Oh,
that.
can you hear us over there?
I love that kid, man.
Oh man, I don't want. Just fucking sit down, man. Come on. No, I'm good.
You can't have one.
I don't want one. I can have
Oh
all
my
the beers that I
god,
want.
bro!
I don't
Have
want one.
bro. Have one.
I'm good, man. I got
Ooh.
someone's got to
Ooh. You
someone's
gotta,
got to keep this show on the rails.
you gotta bless it to the gods. To the gods. I watched this guy on TikTok. He has a Boston accent. Cheers. Love you, bro. Miss you, man.
too, man.
Hopefully, we'll see you soon.
First time I ever met Lane, I got him sick with COVID.
Yeah. So okay.
Remember
You guys
that?
kissing each other?
Yes. So his
You guys
uncle.
are kissing each other in your office down there. That's what it was. Yeah.
Nah, bro. His
You guys are
uncle.
COVID bros. COVID bros.
His uncle came to me and he's like, "Hey, Chief, I need you to look after my nephew for me." You know, I
It
told,
sounds just like that.
yeah. He goes, I told him you and a couple other people. You know, there's only a small group of people that I want. You know, you guys to look after him. I was like, yeah, you know, I got you, no problem. I finally meet this dude because I heard so much about you, and I was like, damn, bro, this kid, he seems cool as hell. And so I see him in the cafeteria. He was sitting by himself, and I sat next to him, and the whole time I didn't realize he was drinking tea. And I thought, I like drinking tea. Right away, we hit it off fine because I love tea with a little honey and a little lemon,
Yeah.
right? It tastes good. That's my thing. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm going to enjoy a cup of tea with this guy. So we're both drinking our tea. We're talking. The whole time he's sniffling a little bit. And I'm thinking it's just the what's that? The steam from the tea. It's making his nose watery a little
Yeah.
bit. No, it turns out this guy had full blown AIDS COVID.
I was going
AIDS
through it.
He was going through it. And I'm
I was
sitting
feeling
there
like
just
shit.
talking to him. We're talking, you know, just exchanging just fluids while
Spittles.
we're talking, right? And the whole time I'm getting COVID from this fucking dude, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
So, and it was the worst experience of my life, by the way.
It sucked.
It was terrible.
To be fair, I didn't know I had COVID because I didn't believe in it at the time. I'm like, it's probably just some regular cold, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like,
This is a
let
conspiracy. This is a
me just go to
conspiracy.
work, get on about the day, and then what was it, a couple days later,
Yeah.
you hit me up. Yo, I think you got me sick.
Yo, I got me sick, bro. He stood up, shook my hand and everything, bro. I was like, all right, nice.
Fucking each
Yeah.
other, yeah.
Yeah, either he leaves or I left first, and I was like, he's a cool ass dude, not knowing he gave me
Gave
something
you a
that,
virus that could
it-
possibly
bro,
kill
it,
you.
it almost killed me, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but looking back, I'm glad we could always talk about that story. The
Yeah.
first time we ever met, got COVID.
He gave me COVID. You know what I mean? And I got him pregnant.
But no, real
Yeah.
talk.
It's 2025. It
Shout-
don't work that way.
Right.
Shout out to my uncle because he told me when I started, he said there's a couple guys there that'll look after you, like look after me. Lane was one of them.
Mhm.
Fierro, you know, a couple good guys that always held me down.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to
Good
Lane
shit.
for always holding me down too. you know,
Yeah, man. Good
helping
stuff.
ease me into everything, teach me
You're
the
welcome.
ways of it. So,
You're welcome. Nobody mentioned your name.
he was one of my favorite sergeants too, you know, but,
Fuck.
like,
You
if we're
know, yell
talking
at me
posi-
like, get the fuck out of here.
yeah, besides that, but if we're talking positivity, like, I always felt good going into an area with you. I always knew
Yeah,
that
man.
everything would be good, be no issues. But if we
Yeah,
did
we're
have,
gonna handle shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what you want, man.
Yeah.
You want to be that guy when that person looks up and they see you coming
Yeah, yeah.
or they see you're there.
Mhm.
Like, it's him.
Yeah. I always love seeing you, bro. Anytime I know that you're around,
Yeah.
I know things are gonna get taken care
Yep.
of.
Yeah,
Like
man.
we bust balls and I joke with you all the time, but you're an amazing supervisor.
Yeah, we just
bro.
handle business, man.
Yeah, you're an amazing. He doesn't handle compliments too well. So, look,
I don't.
bro,
I
you're
could always be better. I'm always pushing that shit, man.
you're a great supervisor, man.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks.
I did
Okay.
notice with him too, like in certain areas, I could tell you were definitely like very well respected amongst the population in there.
Oh yeah, yeah, man.
And I always felt like they would approach others differently, but they would always approach you more so in like a calm manner type of
Mhm.
thing. You know, like a respectful manner almost. So yeah, it was always good. But
I appreciate that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good shit here.
See what I'm saying? You think
Good
it's all
shit.
for nothing, but it's not. You're there for us, man.
there to bail me out when I get out of trouble or get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know.
You came out of nowhere like a superhero and swooshed in and picked that shit right up off the ground and just took it away. You saved the day, man.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Saving lives with the sternum rubs too.
Yeah.
You saved a live with a sternum
Get paid a
rub,
lot of
bro.
money to pick up a piece of shit.
Yeah. So
I'm-
in our
I get it,
profession, that's what a night could be like.
Oh
You
yeah.
could pick up human feces 1 minute and 10 minutes later give someone a sternum rub and save their life. And when you're driving home that night, you're like, what the fuck just happened,
Yeah,
bro?
for real.
What the fuck just happened? You
When
know
I
what I mean?
when I first started, I'm not going to say his name, but if he's listening or watching, he knows exactly where this is going. But I had to pick up shit multiple times when I first started, and I'm not going to say the inmate's name either. But yeah, if he's watching, he'll know.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll get
say
a
that.
kick out of it.
Oh man.
How you feel? What are you drinking over there? Turmeric?
Having a little mud. water, man.
Gay!
It's got an echo in there.
Yeah, it
you
does.
do it again.
Yeah. When,
Gay!
when you're that high pitched.
My Sam.
My Sam.
Two
Dude, that's not-
fruitiest characters of the whole series.
I know.
Awful.
Bro. Have you ever watched Lord of the Rings? No.
Yes.
Every
I've
time
watched
those
the
two
Lord
would
of
come
the
up,
probably-
fast
yeah.
forward.
He probably read the books.
Damn
He
it.
did,
Yeah,
didn't he?
you did, didn't you? He read the books but didn't watch the movies.
He's one of those guys that'd be
Yeah.
like,
He sits
Yeah,
there in bed like this. Hold on. My Sam. My Sam. That's you, bro.
oh shit.
Thanks.
He's one of the
Thanks.
types that'd be like, yeah,
Can
the
that be,
movies
bro?
are
Can
good.
that be the thumbnail? Make that the thumbnail of me laying on the couch. All right,
Sure
it better
thing.
be. It better be.
I'll do my best.
Do my best. Thank you.
Crop
All I ask for.
crop me in over there laying with him. Want me to be the big spoon or little spoon?
I'm gonna have him
Let's
laying
all-
down with his head in your lap.
Yeah,
That's fair enough.
See?
that is fair enough. I would be the one that goes down. It's the IPAs, bro. I don't really drink IPAs that much.
They got a weird taste, but the alcohol percentage can't beat it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh man.
You want a shotgun one? Wait, we only got one left.
What's a shotgun?
You guys want to sip it together?
Put a hole right in the bottom before you open it, and then you
Yeah.
just crack the top and you
Oh,
just
that
chug it
sounds
down.
like that sounds like some college shit.
Yeah.
That is college shit.
I didn't go to college.
Me neither.
Me neither, bro.
I mean, we could chug these.
Yeah, no.
No,
That's
no,
good.
no, 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 no.
When you're
Chill
my
out,
age,
chill out.
bro, when
Chill
you're
out
my
with these-
age, you learn to just sip it,
Yeah,
right?
man.
You know what I mean?
Look, you don't have to go home, but you can't fucking stay here, man. That's all I gotta say. That's all I
spending
gotta
the
say,
night.
man.
Bro, we'll stay here on the couch the whole night while you're in there jerking off, bro.
I drove 50 minutes to get up here.
That's right.
I'm staying the night.
Yeah, you staying the night. We're gonna be out here talking about Lord of the Rings while you're gonna be in there
You
watching
can watch the movies.
gay porn.
I got to save it on Max if you want to watch them.
You don't have the DVDs? What a loser!
Extended
bro.
edition.
We got the extended edition.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of, did you watch The Hobbit yet?
bro.
Come on.
I'm sleeping on The Hobbit. I still haven't watched The Hobbit.
To be fair, it's nothing like Lord of the Rings,
I think that's the problem.
but it's still incredible.
So like, there's a show on Netflix. It's an amazing show. It's called The Last Kingdom.
The Viking show,
yeah.
right?
No, it's called The Last Kingdom, and then there's the Viking shows.
Yeah, but was
So
Last Kingdom
basically-
like it was Vikings though in the show?
yeah, pretty
Uh,
much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
he's-
Viking
he's
stuff.
It's like the Viking story.
Yeah, the Viking shows, they came out before The Last Kingdom.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I never watched them though. So I saw The Last Kingdom and I was in love with that show.
Mhm.
Then I tried to watch the Viking shows. I just couldn't get into them
Yeah.
because The Last Kingdom. Have you ever seen it?
Nah.
Oh my!
I heard it was good though.
You have to
It's
watch
just a
it.
newer version of the Viking. Yeah.
Right,
But you
it's
didn't
the
like
same
the
story.
original Viking show at all?
no.
Damn. See, like we're like the opposite because like I liked that show so much I couldn't get
Yeah.
into any of the other Viking shows.
Yeah, you'll like The Last Kingdom.
Should I
though.
give it a chance?
The Last Kingdom?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm rewatching Sopranos right now. So after that,
Ah,
There you go.
you've never watched The
Oh,
I
Sopranos,
did.
bro.
I watched them, man.
Don't fucking talk slick with me. You've never watched The Sopranos.
it, best one. He's like, this one says some pope or something like that. Remember?
Yeah. He
He said,
goes,
what the fuck was that for?
yeah. He goes, I like it when it says some pope. She threw the phone at him and shit. Oh man, we could do a whole Sopranos episode.
To be fair, that's got to be the goated show, right?
We actually
That and Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sons of Anarchy and all that stuff.
good show.
Yeah, man. I used to. We were actually trying to set up a Soprano show with a couple
I know.
guys.
I know.
Yeah, man. Fortunately, those
Can I
guys.
say-
An
don't-
interior decorator.
Can I say last names or no?
Yeah, you say whatever you want.
So Basante and Barreto,
Oh, bro, that would have been it.
which Barreto, I don't know if he watches this, does he?
Oh, he does.
So
Man.
yeah.
I think
he's-
so. I
he's
love
a-
that dude,
He's a cool ass dude,
He
bro.
is.
bro. He is so fucking.
I
Funny.
love Barretto,
And he's,
man.
Like,
He's all about these conspiracy theories, man. Me and him are sending up
do you know
conspiracy theories.
do you know I thought he was an Italian dude from New York?
That's what I thought when I first
For
started too.
17 years. I just recently found out that he's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro. You didn't.
I thought
oh,
he was an
jeez.
Italian dude from New York this whole time.
That's what I thought too.
He's cool as hell though.
Oh, dude, I
Every
love that
time
guy.
I would go into like where he was,
Yeah.
that dude would have me rolling from the moment
Yeah.
I walked
Oh,
in there.
He's funny as hell,
cracking
bro.
jokes, funny
And
as hell.
What
That's-
makes it even funnier is his accent.
Yeah,
Oh, bro, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I see him, man, I'm like,
He's
yeah,
cool
this,
as hell.
This is such a great day.
Yeah.
I know he's working, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
when does he? Is he almost done? He's got to be getting done soon, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah,
good for
Mhm.
him.
yeah, man.
A lot of us are almost done.
What do you got? 3 years left?
3 years left. Yeah. Then I can find myself.
Find it.
I'm worried. I'm worried.
You're gonna find yourself after that.
What
You're
are you,
gonna find yourself
buzzed?
right now?
Are you buzzed like a 15-year-old girl off your turmeric tea?
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
He's over there giggling. Anyway, so I'm worried, and a lot of people in that profession. I'm worried if I can find myself.
You okay over there?
Why's everybody looking at?
You got some
Fucking noise.
you got some
Yeah, man.
contraband over there, bro. What do you
Yeah, he
got going
does.
on?
He does.
No, I'm saying is, I'm worried that I won't be able to.
It's loud, right? It's just loud as hell. I heard it crack open. That's why I looked over there. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
I hope I can find myself the person that I was before I worked there. I hope that person's there waiting for me, so I could be myself again. That's all. That's all I hope for.
Do you ever think young Lane and young Jeremy? Like if I knew you
Mm-hmm.
at the age I am now, or even younger,
Yeah.
yo, we would have been getting into some trouble,
Oh, big time.
hands
Yeah.
down.
Big time.
yeah.
We'd have been
Guys,
replaying
yeah.
all that CKY stuff.
Yeah.
Just getting, oh man.
We would have been fired.
But even now, you know what I mean? I still had a good time with you all the time.
100%, man.
You're like the big bro I never had, kind
Oh
of.
man, that touches my heart. Appreciate it.
Got you.
Yeah, man.
That's love right there, bro.
Absolutely, brother.
You know what I mean?
That's
You know
what
what I
we're
like
spreading,
now? I'm at the age where
Spread that love.
all the young guys in their 20s and shit, they refer to me as uncle. It's the greatest
Embrace it,
feeling,
man.
Yeah, and then the cool ones are like, "Yo, unk." I love it, bro. I love it. Anytime I hear "Yo, unk" or "unk," it just makes me feel good, bro. It makes me feel seasoned,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense.
But I think the thing with you too is like every time I would go down there, you would never be in a bad mood.
Yeah,
Always be in a good mood, always positive.
yeah,
So like that's like the thing that like definitely I like to be around. I'm sure a lot of other people too, especially in
Yeah,
this
man.
field. You know what I mean?
Attitude, yeah.
Mhm. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to make that seem like when you guys come to see me, that I'm showing hospitality,
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
if you guys are in my home. You know what I mean?
That is your home back there.
It is, bro. It is. I love it. I love it.
That was like the spot. Like if shit started getting too crazy on the floor, go
Yeah.
back there, just relax a little
To
bit.
decompress a little
Yeah,
bit.
shoot the
you know?
shit.
Yeah.
And see, they come to me to decompress, and when they go to you, you tell them to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
I
that's
do. I send them
crazy.
to you.
You tell-
I'm like,
I don't come
there's
and
no,
see you.
There's no hugs. There's
I
no
don't
hugs and no crying here. Get back there. Go see Ronnie. Get the
God
fuck out of here.
damn.
Go see Ronnie.
Get back out there and pick up some shit.
I used to come back there and just get advice all the time too. Like
Yeah.
even if it wasn't work related, just life.
Right.
Just talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I would love it. I love when the young guys come down there and talk to me.
Yeah, I bet you do
Makes me
like him
feel
young.
good.
You're fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
It makes me feel great.
I bet it does. Makes you
It's
feel
something
alive.
you'll
Those young
never
guys make you feel
understand.
alive, right? Hanging out with them, talking with them,
Of course.
doing a shooting a jive.
Absolutely, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel like
CKY-ing.
it makes me feel like I've done something right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's good.
There's nothing worse than when the newer guys start
Yeah.
and they feel like they don't have anyone to go to talk to, right?
Yeah. No,
To
that's
ask for
good.
advice, to ask if, am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Or
Did
just
they
to
ever
go
ask you to
just
look at something? Hey, man, can you look at this real quick?
yeah. Like
Tell
I
me
love
this,
when
this looks bad.
I love when they'll come down there and pull up a report that they wrote and they're like, "Can you read this to see if it's all right?"
Here,
That-
can you look at this?
and-
Does this look funny to you? You ever seen anything like this? Is that,
I
what,
did
is
like
that what you're
two.
talking about?
No.
We're like my bad, but like
You've seen a lot in your time.
Yeah.
What does this look like to you?
like let's say something happened, but like like there's some people we work with that be like, oh, you fucked up, you shouldn't have done that, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, like making a
Mhm.
big deal about it. But then you go to one of like the OGs that are cool like you be like, nah, man, shit happens, it's all good,
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I always thought like, yeah, those are the type of people I want to be around, especially
Yeah.
in this field. You know what I mean? So I got that with both of you guys. Always treated me well, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's how you got to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Survival.
There's nothing.
Survival.
I remember what it felt like when there was hardly nobody you can go to talk to,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And you felt like that the people that were supposed to be there for you, you felt like that
Yeah,
they just didn't care about you.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm trying to welcome those new guys in and make them feel real comfortable because we need those guys.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Mhm.
People don't realize how important the new guys are.
Yeah, they're doing all the shit.
You know, that's the future right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's
So-
true.
you got to teach them and take care of them, show them the ropes.
got to respect the OGs too. You know,
Yeah.
especially at the time when you guys first started, it was a hell of a lot different from the stories I've heard, especially back then.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
no cameras.
Yeah, well that, but just like,
It was the Wild West back then, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was.
that's what I'm
It was the
saying.
Wild West.
And
But
then
things were handled differently. Like it was a different. Everything
Right.
was so different back in the day,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah.
So,
but like even from like the count, like stepping over people in the day space or whatever,
oh, yeah. It's
like
ridiculous.
just yeah. So always had to show respect to the old heads. Not saying you guys are old, but been there a while, seasoned.
Seasoned.
Yeah,
I've
seasoned.
been using that word lately, and it's working out.
Seasoned.
Yeah, you know. You all right over there?
Good, man. You good?
Good. Yeah, you look great.
Yeah, man. Because of you guys, man. You guys keep me young.
Well, so I want to give a shout out
Yep, we're at that time, man.
to I know.
Oh,
So,
you know. What are you
bro.
looking at the time over there?
No, it's all in here, bro. I'm a natural at this shit, right?
Oh,
I do this in my sleep. when I'm sleeping,
I know, man. That's why I got you here.
When I sleep, I'm in a podcast, bro. I could do this. I could do this with my eyes closed, right? You're the rookie in this conversation, all right? You come to me for advice.
Absolutely.
I'm going to give you advice. Adjust the volume, tweak the volume, right? Get some couches. We're going to tweak this wall. I'm running shit.
I know you are.
Okay?
I
You
just
just
like the backdrop here.
so you can see our feet.
you just live here,
I do.
all right?
I do like this backdrop. Perfect for the background.
Nah, yeah, we got to change it up.
You don't like it? Nobody likes it?
No, it looks like a 15-year-old's bedroom on that wall.
Yeah, that was Gilbert.
It was
fucking
Gilbert.
fucking with
Yeah,
me.
that makes sense. It makes sense.
He's
Yeah.
fucking with
Gotta
me
get it
right in front of my face.
I know.
Get a
He's gonna
Rambo
take
poster up here or something.
Yeah.
Huh?
Get a Rambo poster up here or something.
Yeah, man. I had Predator up there for a while.
Brett Fire. Shout out Gazzaro. The paintings, I'm assuming those are his.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
man,
a cool. That's a
absolutely.
cool dude, bro.
Good dude.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys who's like, man, I'm glad I know this guy.
Yeah.
I've done him
Yeah,
for a
he's
long
cool.
time too, man.
Yeah.
I
actually
still
did
want one of those pictures,
Jiu-jitsu
man.
back in the day.
Yeah, he's laid back.
Yeah,
He's
he's a cool dude.
Mm-hmm. I forgot who my shout out was going to be because you
Shout out
interrupted
to
me.
He's shouting out to you, bro.
I forget, to be honest with you.
Sam.
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 Yeah, my Sam. I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Yeah. I lost it. It's this IPA, bro. This is like it's called Voodoo Ranger. Juicy Haze. Sounds like
Oh man.
You got the last one. I had 3.
Did you really?
I'm on my 3rd now.
Damn, bro. These youngins, they can handle it. They can really throw them back. You know? I bet you can throw back like a whole case of IPA and wake up and feel amazing in the morning.
Should have seen me in my prime. mean,
You're
now
in
I'm-
your prime, bro. You're in your prime right now.
You should have seen me in my college days. I was
Yeah.
wild.
You went to college?
Yeah.
Did you go to college?
Good old Stockton.
I didn't go to
Yeah,
college.
you know what? Yeah, I took a couple college classes.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Sucky. That's what,
Yeah.
dude. It was so expensive, man.
It was.
So expensive.
Besides college being like a waste of money, which I feel like it completely is, I feel like college was way easier than high school for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, I think because
so.
you got the freedom,
Yeah.
right?
Living on my own for the first time
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Doing whatever you wanted pretty much, but
hmm
yeah.
Interesting.
High school sucked. Wasn't a big fan of high school.
Yeah. High school for me was like
Getting all the women, man.
a
Remember?
fashion show. No, I didn't. I was a
You
late
just said it.
bloomer. I was a late bloomer.
You said it.
I had
You're
a girlfriend.
"I'm getting all these women.
I had a girlfriend all through high school,
Did you really? All
Which-
4 years?
which I regret. Yeah. So I try to tell the younger, like my nieces and nephews and shit. I tell them, don't get into a relationship through high school.
Yeah.
Just have your fun,
Enjoy it.
right? Play sports, do like, you know, the fucking activities that they have and stuff. Don't get into a relationship.
Would you say that was like your first true love?
That
Like
was
the
my
f-
first love.
That was the first one?
Or what we think love is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we have
Which-
no idea at that time.
No, it's a form of love.
We think high school's our whole world, and
Yeah.
you
Oh,
have no
yeah.
idea that there's
Right,
a
right.
whole like that's
Yeah.
like nothing. That's like a grain of sand
Right,
in
right.
the fucking beach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucking
All
crazy.
I cared about was dressing nice and being cool. That's
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Me and my best friend, we worked at the mall at the pretzel shop. You know what I mean?
Annie's.
Yeah, I had 2 jobs in high school. I worked at it wasn't Annie Annie's at the time. It was Pretzel Gourmet.
Ooh.
Yeah,
At the Hamilton Mall?
yeah, hmm
Damn.
yeah. And I worked at the Gap.
Is Gap
I
even still
had-
around?
In high school, I had 2 jobs and a girlfriend, and I
Oh,
still
man.
managed to graduate. I don't know how I did it.
That's a lot too.
That's a lot.
On top of classwork and everything.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Beast mode, bro.
Savage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What were you doing in high school? Other than being fat.
Wearing a t-shirt in the pool.
Wearing a t-shirt.
T-shirt in the pool. Come on, man. I used to wear that T-shirt at the beach too.
I know. You probably smell like syrup. You know the kid in class that always smelled That always smelled like syrup. That was you, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
You probably had hair and shit.
Oh shit!
Oh, man.
Carl took that T-shirt with him everywhere.
Everywhere, bro. He loved that T-shirt. That was a gift from like a relative that died or some shit.
That was an heirloom of the family.
Yeah.
Just passed
Yeah,
down
come on.
generations.
They're like, there's chlorine Carl because he smelled like a he smelled like a chlorine pool. They called him CC. Yo, there's CC, chlorine Carl. Fucking smells like chlorine and syrup.
Yeah.
Syrup, jeez.
Like most people would have those rash guards, those like tight shirts they would wear. Nah, Carl had the straight up T-shirt.
Straight up T-shirt, bro.
Rash guards were a thing back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah,
man.
the straight up white polo.
Yeah, and he was because he was fat. In in gym class when they used to run, he had to put band-aids on his nipples.
Oh, man.
I'm
Nope.
sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's all love.
It's all good.
Yeah.
No shout out? You remember?
I can't remember honestly. I want to shout out Jeremy. That's my guy right there, man. I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, you too, man.
You know
Thank
what
you.
I mean?
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
Got any final words here, man? What did you think about the show?
Had a good time.
Yeah, it's nice and easy, right?
Wrapping up already?
Yeah, man. Going about like a hour and 15 minutes, bro.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Hopefully everyone got something out of this show, man, and like share, man, share some feedback. Let us know what we need to talk about, we should talk about, or not talk about, and we might decide to talk about it or not talk about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm always up for feedback. Let us know if the camera angle is good, or leg position.
Your legs are struggling, bro.
Yeah, my legs are on the
When
struggle
we
bus,
leave, bro, when we leave, he's gonna get up and he's gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah, man.
yeah."
It's gonna take me. A while
Are you
to
gonna
get
do groin stretches in your bedroom?
up. No, man. It's mainly my glutes,
Yeah, your
my
glutes.
hams,
Yeah.
glutes, hammies.
Mhm.
They're tight. They're definitely tight, man. So, but yeah, man, we're gonna wrap this up. You good on wrapping it
Yeah,
up, man?
I'm straight. Yep.
We hit some good points today. Had a little fun.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about work. We talked, just shooting the shit,
Yeah,
busted on each other a little bit.
Yeah.
You were at the tail end of a lot of those jokes. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No. Keep it coming, man.
Just is what it is. And
It is what you make it.
I got to see my boy Jeremy.
Yeah, man. Set this
Thanks
up,
for having me
man.
on the show. Appreciate
Absolutely,
it.
brother.
Been wanting to do this for a while, so
Yeah,
finally got on. Good to see you guys.
yeah.
Might have you on again, man.
You got to come on
Some
back.
other time.
I will, as long as I'm welcome back.
Always.
Absolutely, always. Welcome,
Hopefully, I'll be
man.
seeing you guys pretty soon.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, make sure you share this out to everybody.
yeah,
All that stuff. man.
tag me in it tomorrow. I'll post it on my Instagram
When I do post it,
when you
I'll-
post it. Yeah,
yeah, when I post it, I'll make sure I'll tag you and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
And we could spread the word. Normally, I'm putting these together and all that stuff, and posting it on Sundays.
Yeah, that's fine.
The next Sunday, this will be posted and all that stuff. And yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Sunday's a good day. I heard from people because they sit around, they relax, they watch it. You know what I mean, or listen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's on YouTube, so you can watch it whenever. And
I
bits
got
and
my dad
pieces.
listening. He listened to it the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you listened to the last one we had.
Yeah, he said he listened to a couple of them.
Oh, that's good, man. Because the last one was like the best one.
Yeah, he said he's excited to come on.
Good, man. Excited to have him on here, man. Share some stories. and all
me
that stuff.
too. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's just gonna take some
That-
time. We'll get
That'll
on
be a
that.
great convo. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be awesome.
And then hopefully we can get your uncle to come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
You know what I mean?
when I talk to him, I'm gonna say you should go on it.
Yeah,
Text him.
I will. He was supposed to have breakfast with me last week, but
Would he bail?
canceled at the last minute. Yeah, typical old guy thing to do. You know what I mean? When you get old, that's what happens. You make plans and it sounds good at first, and you're like, "Oh yeah, definitely
Yeah.
gonna go." The day of,
Nah,
you're like, "Eh."
I'm not about
You
it
know what I
anymore.
mean? I had a flood in my basement, and I had video and pictures years ago. I saved those in my phone. Just recently, somebody wanted me to come and hang out with them.
And I'm like, man, my basement's flooded.
I lied to them. And I
Yep.
sent them
Yeah.
these. You can't see. I'm going to teach you guys something before we leave, right? technology is crazy because you can see if you tap on the picture, you can get information on that picture, what time it was taken and stuff like that.
Well, not
But if
other
you-
people.
If you filter it through a Photoshop app,
Oh.
then they can't
They
do
can't
any
see
of
it?
that. Yeah. So I spent more effort trying to get out of these plans than I wish I should have just went and just did it. Right. I sent this person pictures of a flooded basement that
I'm sure that
happened.
person's watching now too.
They're not watching. That
No,
happened 5 years ago.
Oh,
And I'm like, bro, I can't make it. My fucking basement's flooded. I'm
never know
mad
when
as
you're gonna
hell.
want to bail.
Yeah. So it worked out. If you guys need those pictures, let me know. I'm selling them for $5 a piece.
$5 a piece.
What's it called? Photoshop app?
Yeah, like any type of app.
Let
That
me
like you
check
can
it out.
filter. You have to filter the picture through it, resave it, and then it saves at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Real scumbag shit to do to a friend, bro. But you know what I mean? We do what we do. You know what I mean? I was gonna do that tonight. But
I was figuring it.
I decided to show up.
I'm fucking texting you, man. I'm like, he's not answering anytime soon. I'm like, yo, he's gonna totally bail.
I was
He's gonna
photoshopping the
bail.
pictures.
You gonna send me? Oh man,
Nah, I'm not gonna bail. Come on.
Yeah, we
Man,
almost
you-
got the flooded basement tonight.
Yeah, I was just about to say. That's what took me so long. I was filtering the pictures, and then I'm like, nah, I better show up.
I'm just gonna do this and get it over with. Awesome, man. All right, man. Let's wrap this up. Again, hopefully all you guys enjoyed the show today. Got something out of it. Let us know in the comments below. Reach out to one of us if you want guys want to come on the show, man. Come on the show. It's nice and easy, man. We're just chilling here, enjoying just talking about stories and all this other stuff. We'd like to hear your story too one time, man. So other than that, hopefully you guys have a great day. Thank you very much.